Well, how y'all are? It's your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on 8. I got this old used gun. And the next old used gun I got is an actual, not a Chinese copy, but an actual 97 Winchester pump. This particular gun was manufactured in 1909, going by the serial number. They manufactured these guns from 1897 to 1957, 60 years. Finally, the popularity of the Model 12 picked up. The 870 came out about 1953, I think. And there was a lot better, more ergonomically friendly shotguns around. But the 97 was just, it was all reliable for 60 years. People would buy the 97 new over the Model 12 a lot of times. They stopped production on this gun in 1942, picked it back up in 1945. They modified a bunch of these as trench guns in World War I. They modified a bunch of them as trench guns in World War II. It's just a good all-around pump shotgun. It is a takedown by means of pushing this plunger across and turning this a couple of times, and that allows the magazine tube to slide forward, and that allows you to break the gun down. This one I don't think's ever been taken apart. I tried to take it apart a little while ago, and it's pretty well together. The new guns, when they were new in 97, 98, 99, along in there, they weren't takedown. The takedown guns started coming out about the time this one was made, about 1909. Now, people out there say, well, geez, I wish I could get that in 20 gauge. Well, you just can't. The only gauges that the 97 were manufactured in was 12 and 16. It's got kind of a good recoil impulse to it due to the comb drop in the stock. It does not have a disconnector in it, so it will fire when the trigger is pulled and the gun goes back into battery. Overall, it's just a pretty nice gun. Well, let's work on function here and see how it actually works. I'll get some shells and load this boy up. Apparently this gun doesn't have a plug in it. And it's got 6 in it. Alright, let's see if it'll pump it in there. Yep, got 6 in it. Alright, get me some ear mufflers on. It's hay cutting season. And this farm's been cut. Alright then, work something like this. Got one in battery? Let's try it. Yeah, that gun works pretty good. Alright, let's try it on some clay Pidgeys. Clay Pidgeys? Let's try some clay Pidgeys with it. Alright. Let's try some clay Pidgeys. Let's get this guy around here so you can see the clay Pidgeys being hit. Yeah. Okay. Let's load her back up. I'll put 5 in it this time. Alrighty, let's see if we can see. I'm having a hard time getting to where you can see the clay pigeons break. Well, this ought to do it. Okay, go ahead and pull it. Knock a piece off that anyway. Oh, got 2 in it. Go ahead and pull it. I think this barrel's been cut off. Go ahead and pull it. Go ahead and pull it. One more. Pull it. Yep. Pretty good old clay pigeon gun. Pretty good bird gun. My camera angle's all worked out here. So after about 100 years, it's going to make 1909. This qualifies as a gun over 100. So after 100 plus years of service, this gun still works right, shoots right, handles right, don't kick too bad considering it ain't got no recoil pad on it. Overall, pretty good gun. Now, let's talk about value. This gun is in perfect mechanical condition. It has no original finish on it, and I can tell it has no original finish on it because it's been painted. And the paint's starting to wear off and show through the shiny metal. To estimate the value of this gun in its condition, it doesn't have, the stock hasn't started to crack out yet. The forearm's not busted, and it still retains its grooves and so forth like it's supposed to be. Mechanical function of the gun is perfect. And it's marked modified, and it shoots about like a modified. So I'm saying the estimated value of this gun based on the fact that it's painted is the only detractor from it. This gun's worth about $250, $275. Well, that's about the size of it. Good shooting old 97 pump, 100 years old. Like to take, share, commentate, and subscribe. And we'll see you when we see you. Bye now.